Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Duke. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you joined us. This could be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. LeBron James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Now here's James. Back to SGA. Drops one in from the wing.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Leonard. Sweet move. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. 4 on the clock. Over SGA. Harden, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against James. 5 on the clock. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's James missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Giannis missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that's just too easy for Shea. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Giannis. Back to SGA. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Giannis outside. Harden outside. From past the arc. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Giannis outside. Fade away, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Antetokounmpo's got his third bucket of the night. Pass to Kamare. To the paint, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
That free throw good from SGA. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
For Portland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. SGA is out there with LeBron James, and it's Avdia in its small forward. Antetokounmpo, no good. Portland leading by 4. Klingon, the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. James left side. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just throws his way inside and takes advantage. Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and the wing jumper offline. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harden surveying the D, and stolen by LeBron. An even 3-on-3 break. Now we'll hear from Allie Lepore since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Guys?
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Avdia. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against Milwaukee, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's Avdia. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Avdia's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 4th, the Clippers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing here by 8. On the wing, Giannis, covered by LeBron. Takes it out to Leonard. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron outside. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is Harden. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Leonard dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Wembanyama outside. A 3 from Leonard. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Comes up empty down low. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Portland. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side. Those guys have been getting after it.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Trailblazers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Ivica Zubac. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Tim, how do you look at Advia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
SGA finds Kamara. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 3 to shoot. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard the bounce pass. Screen by Zubac. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Leonard. Can't nail the jumper.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Wembanyama outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Spins. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harden. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
4 on the shot clock. Leonard, so dangerous from deep. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from LeBron.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
To the middle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron James on the wing. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And nothing gets past LeBron. I mean, makes a play before the clock runs out.
1:35 left to play here in the third. Outside for Wembanyama. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Let's look at the stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. They find Jay on the way, and James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Kamara. 5 to shoot. Here's Klingon, guarded by Harden. Klingon shot is off. Clippers trail by 9. Inside, SGA with the steal. Here's LeBron. James Harden with the rebound. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside for Wembanyama. To end the drought. He's off on that one. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Trailblazers. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden against SGA. Klingon the screen for SGA. Buries the long-range jumper. SGA's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Trailblazers. Leonard on the wing, covered by Kamara. Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Now, here's Avdia. Here's James. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Harden finds Zubac. Now Giannis. Giannis is double. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heel.
Pass to SGA. Back to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers trail by 9. Harden outside. Now onto the Kumbo. Wow! Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
And the free throw, no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Outside, SGA. Swinging the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Wow, what determination. Gilgeous-Alexander fighting through contact for the and one.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander at the foul line for one.
One shot.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by James. And it's Avdia off the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Zubac. No good. Had a chance to end the run right there. SGA against Harden. Now James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three doesn't go.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Now, here's SGA. 18 feet out, count it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Yep, that's going to go in. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.
Star Spangled.
Man, these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Graham.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Stephen Curry is out there with George. And it's Garnett in at the 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to George. Back to Curry. Tries it from 19. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Anthony. George defending. With some arc. Anthony misses. And it's Indiana's ball. Curry passes to Garnett. Pippen outside. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Over Anthony. George, no good.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be tested what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. Shams, appreciate the report. Here's James. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Three-pointer, Anthony. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And here's George. Takes a 3. And there's Curry on the assist by George. Curry's got 8.
This is how competitive Curry is. He got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
And he makes the first. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Both free throws good from James.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Here's Garnett. There's the block. Anthony finds James. Back to Anthony. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to George. Back to Curry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James, outside. He drops it from range. James has got 5.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
The 3, George. The Knicks with the rebound. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Anthony finds Leonard, fires the 3, and the Knicks another 3.
You know, Leonard very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
George outside. Over James. George, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Anthony, the pass to Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. For Indiana, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To the middle. Will it go? Hits yet again. Wow!
Now, he's now scored the second most points in NBA history, and don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron too, that's as newsworthy as you get.
Fires from 14. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Carmelo Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Knicks with the lead. Now James. 7 points in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. George with a steal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you, B.A.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves, too.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And they were the third most effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Now, here is James. He has 7. Gilmore. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
George passes to Garnett. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. No one covering. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
James outside. Fader on the way. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That shot missing. Great D that time from Pippen. George passes to Curry. Back to George. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes back up.
Well, you can't go for the fake. Once Kareem has you fooled, he's going right into the contact to draw the foul.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
First free throw is good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
He's off on the second. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Here's Curry. After the basket by New York on the other end. George for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. James, a screen on George. Anthony finds James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to George. Back to Curry. 4-3. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Anthony, the pass to James. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And George with the basket on the assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And James has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Hayes, the pass to Leonard. James, outside. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Nice shot by George. George has got 7 points in the game.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
James deciding where to go with it. With the floater, doing what he does. LeBron.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
1 second left. Oh, did he? He did! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Pacers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More 2K action in just a moment.
Get ready for your pocket bite. Arena Entertainment.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out New York, starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood and get you ready to hit the road after that.
Those home fixins'. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Paul George. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Curry splashing one down from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Gilmore. And here's Leonard. He's covered by Curry. Got a hand on it.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Here's Curry. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
George's shot is off. Knicks trail by 7. Anthony, the pass to James. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. With the 10-footer. Misses off the right iron. Indiana has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Curry against Leonard. Curry, that's good. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. In third, the Pacers.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
Now here's Anthony. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Anthony's got 5 points.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Here's George. He's got 7. Back to Curry. Goes up on the wing. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anthony outside. Knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys, back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And New York has possession. After the basket by Indiana. Tipped!
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Offensive rebound. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 3 to shoot. George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 15.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Here's Garnett. No made baskets yet. Outside Curry. Over Leonard. Curry, no good.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Pass to James. Oh, George with a steal. Launches it. The putback.
They're really working the paint now.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's James. He's got 15. LeBron on the go. There's another block.
Step aside. We've got a new number 3 in career blocks.
There haven't been many more staunch defenders in history than this man.
Only Hakeem Olajuwon and Dikembe Mutombo are ahead of him, and that's an intimidating pair. That's how strong he is as a defender.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Anthony is out there with James. Then there's Hayes, and it's Gilmore in at center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Pippen. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Anthony outside. To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Lets it go from 11. Pippen, no good. And James has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 11. Anthony with a bucket.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
33.
Pippen, pass to Curry. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Anthony finds James. Anthony with a screen on George. Here's Gilmore. The steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. And that one good. And it's 9 points for Paul George. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Knicks trail by 11. Now, here is James. Anthony, right side. George with a steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. Curry's shot is off.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
James with the ball. Anthony! He knocks down the jumper.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Garnett. Rises up and counted.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. They set the screen. Now James. And here's Pippen. Here's Curry. Let's loose for 3. It's money from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Anthony. Leonard fires. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
37.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Shoots. The jumper is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
James. Oh, it doesn't go. Indiana leading by 14. Now George. Here's Garnett.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's George. Now Curry throws it up. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's James with the drive. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
Pacers lead 55.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.